Yeah, it was weird. There was like fog in the bottle.
Huh.
I've never seen.
Unless it's been in the freezer for days.
Oh,
somebody's in the grass.
That's probably the second. That's the second accident. Then, the first one happened on the first lap. Good, that's not Jason's guy. Here you go. Upgraded. Again. Look at you.
Again.
Welcome to the Buckhorn Podcast. I am Martelle, and with me always is Randy. What up, Randy?
Oh, it's too hot out. That's what's up.
Oh, it is beautiful outside.
Huck had a game earlier, and I was just riding home in our Jeep, AC on, when I got your message.
Not a Jeep Wrangler.
Nope, not a Jeep Wrangler. A 5.9 Limited, made 1 year only. In 1998, it was the fastest SUV in the world, beating out the Porsche from the previous year.
Beating off the Porsche.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Porsche,
my bad. But yeah, it was like, I was just cleaning off and getting unsweaty when you messaged me. I was like, well, I could stay here and spread this gravel, this 3 tons of gravel I had dumped yesterday, or go podcast.
I already dug a trench.
Yeah, I saw that.
But it doesn't connect to anything.
Nice. It's just for warfare.
It is.
Somebody comes up your driveway, you can jump in with a rifle and
jump into that little 8-inch ditch.
8 inches is 6 more than I need.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you know what chaps my cheeks? On the way out here, again, leaving town, I go from a 35 zone to a 45 to a 55. In the 45 zone, the person in front of me was going like 50. Okay. In the 55 zone, they were going like 54. So, there's this long stretch where I can pass folks. I wait till that stretch is there, nobody's coming the other way. Go to pass, the vehicle hard accelerates as I'm starting to pass them. I look over because I'm now paced with this person. It's just some chick looking at me. So I gunned it, cut her off.
Why wouldn't she hard accelerate?
It was like, I wasn't riding her tail or anything. I had like 3 car lengths between us. So that ticked me off.
You're forgetting to take into account that people are stupid.
Well, what really ticked me off was the look she gave me. So once I got in front of her, I slowed down to about 40. Nobody else around either way. She refused to try and pass me. But, so I just was like, F you, took off, set my cruise.
Fuck
then,
you, bitch.
Coming down the road that brings me to your road, somebody pulls out of one of the neighborhoods right in front of me and goes 7 mile an hour under the speed limit. Oh.
I'm not surprised. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, it's just, people are just dumb. Dumb.
I might.
Sit here?
Yeah.
Come join me. Will your mic reach?
This one won't, but it can.
Well, pause the recording.
I'm going to.
Yeah,
hey,
we'll be right back.
We'll pause.
Are you for real?
Yeah, it's not staying on. I just hit record.
We did not get Patrick's joke about me.
We didn't get Joe Astor's joke about you. I just looked over. It wasn't fucking recording. I don't know why.
Oh my gosh, I'm done. I quit. I am too... You know what? I am a grade A high-end talent, and I'm working with a freaking amateur.
I didn't get any of my colonial jokes.
But you got that.
Just now.
Oh my gosh. Terrible. Well, it's been fun just hanging out and watching racing.
Not getting your colonial jokes might be one of the plus sides.
But without the colonial jokes, you don't have the Randy. You ain't running anywhere.
True, and that was hilarious.
Great.
I can get that in. I can get that in multiple occasions.
A lot of fat jokes to be made. Don't you worry.
We don't want no bitches, get out. We don't want no bitches.
This is going to be the worst episode ever.
It is. It's already off.
Oh,
it's going to be. It could potentially be the shortest episode ever. After we've been on the phone for basically an hour.
Yeah, it might be.
Patrick's about to go to bed.
I'm pissed.
And we have 7 minutes.
I am pissed. We've got up to.
We were going to do it earlier, and you said, "Oh, Randy can get on earlier."
Well,
and I was like, "Well, he's catch decent every war. He's no statistic.
I told him, I was like, if you got Patrick, I'm good. Record without me.
He's got kids and stuff, and
kid out of baseball
that he actually cares about. I have kids that just are feral and go off and do their own thing.
Yeah, I mean, the rescheduled game from one that got canceled earlier this week. So.
What the fuck?
What was that game? A little game of stickball.
Well,
yeah.
He just drove off the road.
We had a little game of Kersticket today.
What the hell is going on in this race?
My screen is stopped, and it literally has somebody fueling up a BMW.
Oh
no, not you. You're still good. You're still good. I say you're still good. I mean, you're still there.
I'm there. Yeah. No, I understood that. I am good, but yes, I'm still here too.
Well, that Mercedes was in the lead for a long time, but now there's a Ford up front.
Well, that Ford is the one that keeps causing accidents. That Aston Martin is the one that just drove straight off the track. Like, where the fuck you going?
I'm assuming he lost steering or something happened because
his wheels pitched in and went toe on him, and he couldn't steer anything. But Jason's team they're not in the top, back up in the top 10 yet.
It's GS and TCR. There it says it. GS and TCR on the same track.
I was close. I said GT. That's just literally one letter off.
That's a good way to look at it. It's completely wrong, but it could be wronger.
Well, Chuck Liddell's out there driving.
I saw that. Yeah.
He's in the 71st car.
Good to see him staying active after retiring from MMA.
Yeah, Liddell. I think we're going to lose Patrick again. We're here. We adjusted satellites, and we're losing you.
Forget long live the Queen. Long live getting a better internet service.
God, I am so pissed this fucking thing hadn't been recording.
Oh, we had some great content, but you ruined it.
We hear you, Patrick. Loud and kind of clear.
We hear you. We don't understand you, but we hear you. We don't understand.
The one Super that's out there looks like it's in Marlboro. That looks like a Marlboro.
Like a cigarette?
Yeah.
Just one cigarette?
Right. Watch, right here. Right there. See him? Back there?
Back there, yeah.
Yeah. He looks kind of Marlboro-ish.
Marlboro man.
Which is hilarious on a Toyota Supra.
True.
There he is. He's back again. And he's gone.
Well, this show's been great. This show's sponsored by Technical Difficulties.
This show, whatever we have, whenever we decide we're going to be done recording, I'm just going to put it out.
That's fine. I don't care. It's all a mess. Are we recording this time? Make sure you do the audio.
Join. Done.
Yeah, hold on.
It's no wonder we can't grow our show.
I know. But you would think with all the goofy shit that we do, like it's all in real time and we don't take any of it out. You would think people would appreciate that.
I think people would have appreciated the whole episode you deleted. We probably would have gotten some backlash.
Yeah, we probably.
But I bet it would have gotten attention.
Well, I probably could have gotten fired. My company's woke as hell.
Your company doesn't listen.
Well, I don't know. I won't. I'll never mention the name of my company, just like we won't mention the fact that Patrick works for fucking Audi.
Just tell people you work at McDonald's. Why be ashamed of it? What's it like to be rich?
It's great.
Just tell people you're Ronald McDonald.
I have a pool. I have an outdoor griddle. I have a smoker. I've got an enormous deck that you can sit on.
I've got literally none of that.
I know. That's because hashtag rich.
Hashtag stay inside where the air is conditioned.
Nah, we don't need any of that. What's the weather like over there right now?
Pretty nice.
Yeah?
Been low 20s today. It's like 21, 22. So that's probably, in American terms, probably
like 70, 80?
150.
No, it's probably closer to like 70 degrees. 75 degrees.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe, some high 70s.
Yeah, it's 82 today. It's fucking glorious.
Too hot.
It's been the Mustang just punted off a Mercedes.
20 degrees Celsius is 68 degrees Fahrenheit.
All right, so 70s.
So yeah, low 20s would be 70s, low 70s.
Yeah.
Give or take.
It's been a nice day. It's been a nice day. I spent the day down in old London, the actual London, not the fake one in Ohio.
Hey.
Oh, hold on. Ohio is full of fake or named after other cities.
We talked about that last time he was on.
We had this discussion every time. We have this discussion every time I'm on the shows because you fucking can't think of anything original to call your places, so you just name them after British ones.
First, don't say you because we
didn't name any of this shit
when all of the Brits came over and started killing the natives. We weren't here to name them.
Yeah.
Secondly, you're right. It's not very creative to name stuff like New Philadelphia
after Philadelphia, or what was the one we had to
Muirfield Village after actual Muirfield.
Yeah. Well, it's where they have it's a prestigious golf course.
Scotland, it's there's nice golf courses in Scotland, so he put a golf course there and named it Muirfield Village.
Yeah.
Oh, get fucked.
But that's what we do. Ohio, I swear to God, Ohio.
It's not just Ohio; it's the whole U.S.
No. Ohio has more. I'm almost certain that Ohio has more towns in it that are named after other cities around the world than any other state.
No way. The New England states have to.
There's a fucking Rome, Ohio.
There's many Romes across America.
No. I don't know how we looked this one up, but I'm convinced there's no chance in hell that there's any other state that has more cities in it named after other cities across the world.
I don't know how we'd figure that out.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know how to look that one up.
There's a Rome, New Hampshire. Boom.
There's a Martelle, Indiana.
Nobody cares about Martelle.
I know.
Nobody cares.
I know. I don't even give a shit half the time. But we got Lima and Lima. We've got London. We've got them all.
But in London, we have a Der Dutchman restaurant. So we have a Dutch restaurant in London, Ohio.
Hell yeah, we do. Because why not?
So take that.
But the Der Dutchman is actually a ship.
I bet they sell really good strumpwaffles.
They don't sell anything.
We've got a lot of stuff. They're always packed.
We've got Hofra House. Yeah. We got a couple of those.
We have habaneros. That's Mexican.
It's okay.
We have...
Anytime the Hofbrau's involved, you get Hofhaus in there.
Woo. Yeah, we have Hofra House, but we also have Schmitz.
We do have Schmitz.
But your gym had the shit as well, but...
Yeah. Schmitz is a nice German restaurant. The problem is it's very authentic as far as American authentic goes.
So they serve schnitzel.
They do the schnitzel. They do. Everybody wears lederhosen.
They serve Italian sausage,
and they serve Italian sausage.
Schnitzel, though, proper schnitzel is so good.
I don't know if I've had proper schnitzel.
I need to make it. So my plan is in the next 5 years is to come over to the UK and then maybe take a couple trips by train.
Why take a train? You can walk around the block and hit 4 different countries.
That's not true because the UK's on an island.
Okay, swim over. It's like 12 feet away.
Randy, I'm just going to wind you back there, mate. Walking anywhere?
How do you think I got up these steps into this office, Patrick? Checkmate. I'll give it to you that I did not run here, but I did waddle up. You think Martelle would put in a stair lift for my fat butt?
No.
I did look at putting in. I wanted to put in one of those easy up chairs, like the ones you sit on and you hit the button.
Rail.
The problem is they had a weight limit on them too.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not. You better put in 2. Get one on each side now.
But either way, I do in the next 5 years. I want to make a trip over to the UK and enjoy everything that is about Europe.
I think it'd be great
in the UK. It'd be fun. And our friend Mike actually moved to Italy.
Did he really?
Fucking Lanassa moved to Italy.
From Cali, he went from Ohio to Cali to Italy.
He went from Cali to Washington or to Oregon to Italy.
Oh, I missed the Oregon.
He's going. He was in the PNW, the Pacific Northwest. He's going for dual citizenship in Italy now.
Good for him.
Him and his fiance. I don't think they got married, and their dog. Yeah, he's always posting trains. That apparently all they do in Italy is ride trains
and eat spaghetti and pizza.
Yeah, which I'm fine with.
I was going to say I don't see a problem there.
Yeah,
that was not a diss. That was a good for him. I want to go there.
Spaghetti sounds good right now too.
I wish there was a train that would come up to your.
Oh, a spaghetti train.
That's a great idea.
I need a Sketti train.
Oh, you can eat Sketti.
Patrick's like, I'm fucking done.
Yeah, he just got up and walked away.
He's like, I'm out. Over it. Actually, they have a Sketti train. It's at the Spaghetti Warehouse. You can sit in a caboose and eat Sketti.
I've done that.
I have too.
I don't think I ordered spaghetti, but I have been in the caboose.
You don't publish any recordings of the videos that you take here, do you?
Not the videos. Zoom. No.
Not the same Zoom. Okay, cool. I went for an interview somewhere the other day, or a couple of weeks ago.
Ooh, nice. I like it. I'm in for that.
Those sound almost as good as a big block cammed V8.
What can you do for me? What can I get out of that? I'm going to be full American on this.
Hey, we let you on your podcast. On our podcast, so give us something.
You've already got the microphone cover to match the team outfit. So
yeah. I mean, I'll buy more of these.
You're in full papaya now.
So is that for... Try to stay as vague as possible here. So is that for factory or is that for...
recreational activities?
Yeah.
That can also be a career?
So the FIA, the governing body of Formula One, have decided that teams can now test young drivers in last season's car.
Okay.
So we're going to find a young guy.
Have their young driver program, which they have Pato Award, who's the IndyCar driver, signed to it. But they also have Colton Herta.
I'm gonna have to bleep a lot of this out now, Patrick.
No, this is stuff that is common knowledge.
That should be public info.
Well, no, it's you showed us an envelope, and then you named the company, and then you said the FIA, which kind of gives away what you showed us.
Oh no. Yeah, bleep the name of the company, and then but you can leave the FIA in because it's a governing body approved program that's public knowledge.
Okay, that I can do.
So like, you know, with the team that I know about, they have their IndyCar driver and another IndyCar driver for Andretti Racing that may or may not be testing their cars this season.
Andretti Racing?
Yes.
Where was Andretti from?
America.
Oh, okay. I was just checking. I didn't know. So
because I know. Naming that Andretti Racing, you've got Mick is racing for an F1 team now, which is Michael's son. And then I did hear that Andretti is trying to get into F1 with their own team for the 2020. Are they going for 23 or 24 season?
Might be 26.
Okay, so it's going to be even later than what I read initially.
The thing with Mick Schumacher wasn't Andretti anyway. He's a Ferrari youth driver.
Right. Well, he was Ferrari, but he's racing with...
We're back up to 11. Sorry, it just flashed.
Nope, I see it. But no, he's racing... Is he racing with Haas? God,
Yeah, he's in Haas, but Haas are obviously... Haas are partnered up with Ferrari, so...
Right. But the Haas is having a lot of financial issues aren't they? With trying to keep drivers and they had some issues, and this is all based on the 2021 series from the Netflix show.
No, they had financial issues before in 20. Then obviously 2021 they had the Russian backer.
Right, which they banned him from racing.
But they banned his dad from any involvement, and then they banned him because he's involved with his dad. And he's now claiming that Haas owe him $10 million.
Right. I heard that he wants paid back for whatever the sponsorship is, or he wants his money back from sponsorship, and Haas is like, nope, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Which I don't blame him. I wouldn't pay him back either. You paid that money for sponsorship for the year, and
Haas are financially not in a bad place now.
Okay. I like Haas. I like them solely because they're an American race team in F1.
Yeah, I like them because they do things a little differently. They're a really small team. They're a really tight-knit group.
Yeah.
And obviously Gunther Steiner is just such a good character.
Oh, I love Gunther. He is just like, fuck you, and if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass.
Everything is fucking hell.
Fucking
it's
hell.
F-O-K.
Yeah.
F-O-K-K-I-N-G. There's no U in that word.
Fucking hell. And then I do like Red Bull as well. I like Max. I know that whatever. I hate Mercedes. I cannot stand the dickhead that drives from Mercedes. What's his name? I'm blanking on it. Lewis Hamilton. Yeah. For what I don't know why. I just don't like Lewis Hamilton. I'm just not a fan of Lewis Hamilton.
No one likes people who are too successful.
No, it's not even him being too successful. His attitude and demeanor and everything else is kind of he's one person when he's off track, like he's supposed to be this lovable guy, but then when he's in front of the media and talking to people, he's just a complete dick about other shit. And I don't be the same person you are like all the time. If you're going to be a dick, just be a dick all the time, or just be a nice person all the time. But he's so fucking wishy-washy about who he is persona-wise, on camera versus off camera versus on track. So whatever. I don't have time for that shit in my life. I'm always a dick. To my kids, to my wife, I'm just always a dick.
I think that's why we all get along, because we are all the same, except you and I are treasonous.
I am treasonous.
When we look at,
do they want? Does anybody watch NASCAR over in the UK?
No, because no one wants to watch cars going round in circles.
Good, I don't either.
I can't.
I'm with you.
Jason likes NASCAR.
I've never. The only time I like NASCAR is when they do.
No. Jason just likes motor racing in general.
Well, there's that, but I can remember.
He will get involved in Top Fuel racing, where they go a quarter of a mile in a dead straight line
as fast as possible. I would do that too.
I would do that over NASCAR,
but that's better than NASCAR. I can remember when Jason got. It was either a tire or a fender, or it could have been both. Someone brought him a gift. It was from a NASCAR to his gym when he lived here in Ohio, and he was over the moon about it. And I probably would have been too. It's a gift. I like
cool
gifts.
Gift.
But he was, but he watches NASCAR. It's not just the motorsports. He watches NASCAR. He watches F1. He watches IMSA. SRO. I
don't get into racing that much like I used to. Like
you don't get into anything but food.
He is a motorhead.
Yeah, Jason is like a true motorhead.
Yeah, I do like drag racing to an extent. I used to like street racing back before it became
I was big into street racing.
But when it comes to some of my favorite racing, like racing quads, trophy trucks out in the desert, hitting jumps. I don't know.
NASCAR, to be honest, like if you're gonna watch it, it's an excuse to drink beer for 3 hours.
Right.
I could do that watching 3 episodes of Breaking Bad.
Well, that's that's Patrick's point.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I was continuing what he said. Like I can just do that without having to watch NASCAR. I'd be like watching soccer. Can you imagine? Ugh.
Yeah, I'm not a soccer fan.
It's the most boring thing to watch on TV.
No, baseball is boring.
Yeah, it's, if you don't know anything about
Baseball's
baseball.
an excuse. Baseball's great because it's an excuse to drink for 5 hours.
5 hours?
We're
Shit.
getting longer.
You could go 3 to 8 hours on a game in baseball.
Depends.
Yeah.
At least in soccer, they end the game.
By the way, I tried that, and they frowned upon it at Huck's game today.
Yeah, don't do that at Huck's game.
Just out of the Little League Diamonds, pounding them. No, baseball rules have changed.
Well, there's 800
don't
games
tell me
a
soccer
year.
ends a game, because the first time I went to 2 live soccer games because my uncle's played soccer. He's huge into it.
We're in 10th place right now.
And he was like, "We've been in 10th place." I said that already.
You said 11th.
Then I said 10th, but you guys were talking.
I didn't hear that.
But he's like, "You got to go to a live game." So we went to a crew game, and we watched the entire game end in a 0-0 tie. And then when the clock ended, it kept going. I was like, the time ran out. What's going on? He goes, "Oh, extra minutes." And I'm like, "What are extra minutes? You get extra time because you suck?" "Oh, penalties and this and that." Whatever. Whatever it was. We sat in the sun for hours to end in a 0-0 tie. Twice.
No, I'll correct you there. You sat in the sun for 90 minutes.
Yeah.
No, because at 90 minutes, he told me there's 90 minutes. It kept going.
Yeah, no, but it's a continuous clock. They don't stop the clock when the ball goes out of play. The referee will add on extra time for like a couple of substitutions, any like injury break or something like that. But the main clock keeps running.
Yeah, it was not fun. That's all I know about that.
So much better if they just stop the clock.
I'll agree with you. What was that?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. What the hell
just shook?
I know.
And I'm not moving, so it wasn't me.
No, I've got 2 other teenage girls here that are, God knows whatever the fuck they're doing.
Yeah, one of them is not yours. What's up with that?
It's one of Lexi's friends.
Are they TikToking?
Oh, no. There's no TikToking in my house.
I'll TikTok right now.
You're an adult. I
Oh.
can't stop you.
Well, I'm an adult, and I'm sure there are things you would stop me doing. If adults tried stuff in your house, I know of several things you would stop them from doing.
I would probably stab them. There's at least 4 knives within reach right now.
He's
an adult. Gravity's going to stop him TikToking. He's got to get up.
That's fair. But you know what? When I stand up, I could add 1 more squat to my daily count.
Yeah, which is only like 3.
That's a rep.
He considers taking a seat and sitting down a squat.
No, when you get back up, that's 1. You sit down, you get up. Is that not a squat?
No.
He has a valid point.
With the amount of weight I'm lifting,
it's not a squat. A squat is one continuous motion.
I mean,
sitting down and then not moving for 4 hours and then getting up is not a squat.
Semantics.
I'm gonna stop you on that one, Brandon Martelle. That Greg Glassman once said and made this very valid point. So the biggest single limiting factor of people going into care homes when they get old or can't look after themselves is the ability to perform a basic squat, because they have to stand up, sit down on the toilet, wipe their own ass. So
right.
Yeah,
sitting
down on the toilet, standing up is a squat.
You're right, it is.
And you know,
most people don't sit down on a toilet for 4 hours and then get up, which is what Randy does. He sits down for about 2 to 4 hours and then gets up and considers that a squat.
If you haven't noticed lately, what happens when we record for about an hour usually?
You end up standing up right as I hit end.
Because I'm tired of sitting that long. I've gotten used to not sitting for super long.
Well, it's because I gave you a stand-up desk.
That's part of it. It's been very helpful, and I've been using it.
Yeah.
See? And Patrick, I do have my smartwatch, and I've been taking more steps each and every day, save for this week. This week's been a lot of desk work.
I'm at 11,000 steps today.
How many are you up to on average? Because I'm looking down on my watch and I know how many I've done today.
You say how many do I average?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not near as much as either of you. I guarantee it. I'd have to look it up, but as of when I've been trying, my minimum is 5,000, which I used to take 1,500 or less. So I'm slowly working my way up.
Let's see. Today I'm at 11,758 as we speak.
And when I leave here, not only did I walk around the ball diamonds, and we were on the farthest diamond today, when I leave here, what I was about to do when you messaged me is go home and spread 3 tons of gravel. So mine will go up.
That just sounds awful.
It does sound awful.
I'm at 12, just over 12,000 now.
Yeah, but it's also like 11:30 at night.
Yeah, by the time by the time I get to 10:30 tonight, I'll be over 12,000. And yesterday I was at almost 18,000.
Yeah, I try to do not that many at weekends because my weekdays are hefty.
Mine used to be.
My weekdays are
all on my feet all day.
Not.
But you guys don't take them off when you beat off either, so that has to play into it.
But I'm right-handed and I wear it on my left hand.
You never switch up?
No. Why would I do that?
No.
I don't need the stranger in my life.
Yeah, no, I'm.
Actually, I use both hands. That's what it's like to be rich. Hashtag what's it like to be rich.
Yeah, I'm averaging by the end of the week, I'm walking somewhere close to 65 to 70 kilometers.
That's pretty goddamn far.
That's pretty far.
Yeah, but you got to also remember one of my steps is probably two of yours.
Right.
True.
Because you are like 6'9".
My watch actually noticed after a while. You know how they self-adjust and everything. Mine said steps, now it just says waddles. How many waddles a day I do? So
it literally called you the Penguin.
Right. I'm Danny DeVito in the old Batman Returns movie.
Yeah.
No, but I have been trying to make better choices and get the weight back off.
Well, we were driving somewhere today, and Liz goes, "Oh, that looked like a what word did she use? That looked like a slender Randy." I'm like, that did look like a slender Randy. I said when he lost all of his weight.
So a bearded guy, basically.
It was just a bearded guy, but he was still a big guy. I mean, he looked just like you. He was still a big guy.
Yeah, let me send you a picture, Patrick.
I was just like, holy shit. Like, you're right. That did look like a slender Randy. He was probably 280.
My lightest, I was 268. And that's when the military was ready to sign me up. That's when I excelled at all
the look on
tests.
Patrick's face at 280. He's like, oh.
Seriously.
No, I was trying to work it out.
I've always been.
It's only like 6 stones.
No,
and I'm like 17 hands high, so. What are you trying to work out? Go ahead, Patrick.
No, I'm just trying to convert weight into, usable metrics like.
I can easily do that.
So I've got my converter. I'm trying to work out what I am at the minute.
So we want to do pounds to kilograms.
All right, Patrick, I'm about to send a picture to the group chat from back when I lost all the weight before I put it back on. Mo and Jason are also going to see and have no clue why I'm sending a picture of me.
So Randy would have been 120 kilograms.
At 268?
At 266.
260.
Yeah, it says it's unavailable. My phone, my laptop doesn't do widescreen.
It's a picture of when I was skinny, dick.
So,
or let me put it in your native language, El Dicko.
I've just gone down. I'm looking at what I've got my weight down to. Because I've got my weight down now to something vaguely respectable. And it's 17.
Nope. You've been paused.
Yeah, no, I just flipped the camera away.
So I'm right around 96 kilograms right now.
I am bang on 250.
250 kilograms?
Pounds.
Or pounds? Okay. This is like, Jesus.
250 kilos? Jesus Christ, man. That's 400.
You did not specify.
I am 250 kilos currently. I bet.
551 pounds?
Not quite. not quite.
That's a lot.
At my absolute heaviest, I weighed 541 pounds.
101 kilos is 225.
Okay, yeah. So I was 268, but when I went to enlist, they weighed me, and then they did one of those tests where it measures your the weight of your bones, organs, muscle mass, all that.
They did a water test.
Sure, and that was like 215. So they're like, if you got down to that means you're unhealthy. Like, that's an unhealthy weight for your body build.
Yeah.
Because that picture I just sent you guys, that's when I was hiking mountains and training Krav and doing all that stuff.
Punching trees.
I miss doing
Literally, he was punching trees.
Yeah, I didn't have a heavy bag.
Yeah, I'm at 96 kilos, so I'm 213, and I'm trying to get closer to like 205.
I want to get down to 110 is the starter, and I'm at 117 at the minute.
So you're right around like 260 pound wise.
No, I'm 17.9, which is 250.6.
How tall are you?
6 foot. I used to be 6 foot, just under. I used to be over 6'5" and under 6'6", and now I'm 6'4".
Oh, okay. I used to be 6'2".
That's a good weight for that height.
Now I'm 5'11 3/4.
So
I'm serious. Everyone fucking laughs.
That's just a big difference.
That's 2 inches.
Hey, 2 inches makes a difference. That's
it does, but like when I was in high school, I was 6'2", and now that I'm 40 fucking years old, well, over 40 years old.
Are you part Asian? They always get shorter when they get older.
My great grandmother was like 3'10" when she fucking died.
Was she in the circus?
She may have been. But yeah, you do start shrinking after 25.
Oh, I start shrinking immediately after.
Well, no, my problem was I played sports I played rugby, which involved compressing my spine.
Yeah.
Rugby's a tough sport.
Then I do CrossFit, which involves lifting weights and on my back, which involves compressing my spine.
Yep.
Right. Which I've done CrossFit for the past 10 years now. I've done a lot of like inline skating is not rugby, but that is a lot of street skating. Street skating takes a toll on your back and your knees.
It definitely does. I just never would have guessed that was the comparison.
I know. It's nowhere near rugby.
It's like, just like rugby, I used to go to Skate America every Friday night.
No. Riding down streets and fucking
you're right,
steps.
I used to do the same because we play street hockey. So I'd rollerblade to where we're playing hockey, play hockey, rollerblade back up the hill to my house.
Well, we did all the shit from like racing downhill to vert skating and street skating, and like my knees are fucking shot.
Martelle's just I used to play hopscotch.
I used to play tiddlywinks. I mean, I know it's not rugby, but goddamn, it's hard on your body.
We used to play jacks, and my back is killing.
Whew, we're bending over to pick up those jacks when that ball hops. Son of a bitch.
Oh, so many jokes. So many jokes right there.
It's like I fucking hate you guys.
Hey, I know he's in the UK, so he doesn't have a lot of free will, but it's his choice to be here.
He hated us and requested to be on the show.
I think he hated me. Or maybe he hates you. I don't know.
I don't know. I take it as everybody basically hates me.
I don't hate you.
Well,
I hate everyone.
Yeah, I mean,
you're British. You have to.
Yeah. Yeah. We owned you at one point, so we can't really say much.
You could say that to anyone in the world.
There's only about 3 or 4 different nations we can't, to be honest.
Right. All that invasion and stuff to get spices and goods, and now you have the most bland food ever. I don't get it.
No, fish and chips are really good.
Kidding. What? It's just a joke I see passed around online. I don't know nothing of true British food. Nothing.
The national dish of the UK now is a fucking chicken tikka masala. It's not exactly a bland dish.
That's not even a British dish.
Yeah, it is. They stole it. It's theirs now.
That's how much of a multicultural society the UK is now.
That is fucking woke bullshit.
So you guys got an Olive Garden.
We still have a cardinal as our state bird.
We hit one of those the other day,
and I fucking hate them.
Man.
He's just like he was trying to talk, and I know these stupid Americans won't shut up.
This show is nothing but an entire clusterfuck.
Oh, from the start.
This particular show.
Yeah, it just got worse. You managed to record the shit at half as well.
Right.
Right. Correct.
Well, we're at 35 additional minutes on top of the 42 minutes that we recorded prior to me hitting record.
So that we didn't record.
That should have fucking recorded.
And there was some
in theory, this would have been one of the longest episodes ever, and it might just end up being one of the normal short ones.
Could have been. Well, one of the longest, yes. We did 4 hours.
I was just say we did 4 hours, and I had to break that up into 4 different shows.
I was like 3 or 4 shows though,
and we were trashed.
I was not trashed.
You did the shows coming home from Indy as well, so that's what, a couple of hours.
That was Mo kept resetting it.
I don't know. I didn't listen to any of them.
Yeah, that was so. It was a 3-hour drive to Indy and a 3-hour drive back, and I think I got 5 shows out of that. I think I did. I turned it into 5 shows.
Randy does what I do, and it's like if you're not involved in the show, you don't listen to it.
I don't listen to any of them.
Randy doesn't. I was going to say Randy hasn't listened to a show since episode 1.
I worked out this really nice little program for myself where I just don't listen to any, and it works out great. Now I did go back to last week's and re-listen to the rower story, and I laughed until I cried all over again because we got messages from Mo or Jason or somebody about it.
We got messages from a lot of people.
Did we? I didn't see any other messages.
Well, Corey even made a comment one of the workouts that I posted. He was like, "At least there wasn't a rower involved." Even Brandon caught on to it.
So yeah, I did listen to that section, and I listened to the intro and outro because it was both Martelle farting into the mic that he has his mouth against right now.
Well, I don't have my mouth on it.
It's close enough.
But
it's been long enough, we won't get pink eye.
I went like
That's
this.
what I was about to say.
Just
brush it off.
Brush it off.
Spray some Febreze on it.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's no big deal. But that fart was good, though. Like, Liz was even impressed by it.
Oh, did she listen?
No, I played it for her.
Hey, love of my life. Listen to what I did.
Listen to this. You're disgusting. Yes, I am.
Yes, you are correct. Oh, but it flowed, pun intended, with the episode.
Yeah, it did.
It
was like I don't know. It was kind of like an enema. Everything just got released.
You rollerbladers are weird.
Yeah, we are.
You inline skaters.
I don't do that shit anymore.
You should.
I don't even own a pair anymore.
I think we have some.
But when we go down to Amanda, we have towns we have towns called Amanda after women from Florida.
What?
The roller rink there, I always get I'm like, give me the inline skates. And then I show off in front of my kids, and my kids are like, don't care. They're like, oh, look at you. You can skate backwards.
I have a buddy who is really, really good on roller skates to this day from when he was a kid. Or inline skates. Roller skates, inline skates. And he'll get out there and as a dad, it'll be that dad out there like dancing on skates.
Yeah, that's me.
Most kids don't even know what they are.
That's me.
I should get both of you out there together.
Have a roller skate dance off.
The time of my life.
God, I hope I can pick him up.
Oh, it ought to you.
Over my head. Uh-huh. So what are you getting on your feed now that you're watching?
I was looking at the rugby results from today.
Oh.
He was over us.
He's like, these stupid Americans.
Do you guys have skating rinks in the UK? There aren't many here anymore.
No, it was a big thing in the 80s.
Eventually, but I have a life, so I wouldn't go to them anyway.
He's out there taking a train 15 minutes to another country, and we're here trying to drive 20 minutes to go to a skating rink.
20 minutes to go to another state.
He's like touring castles, and we're going to McDonald's.
I'm not going to McDonald's.
I'm not going to McDonald's either.
McDonald's
I can't tell you the last time
disgusting.
I've had McDonald's. I know you can tell by my body, Patrick, that I do not eat McDonald's.
No, you stop at Speedway and get the fucking roll-up things they have.
I haven't done that for a long time either.
Okay.
I have done it, but it's been a while.
Good.
And I went to City Barbecue today.
If you're going to get McDonald's, there's only one thing you actually want to get from McDonald's, and that's their coffee.
Yes, McDonald's coffee is the same.
And their Coke.
Their Coke is different.
Their Coke
is a different formula.
It is a different formula.
Pop. If I drink pop, it's a rare pop.
Coca-Cola or Cane?
Both. Depends on which town.
Although Elon's going to buy Coke and add cocaine back into it now that he's bought Twitter. So
dude, I loved all the memes that came from that.
He hasn't bought Twitter yet. That's the issue.
Yeah, no, he's still now that the feds in quotes are now doing an investigation.
because he said that people fake accounts and things like that. But I read something the other day. He said he was getting mocked by Donald Trump because he has the ability to spend fucking a few $1 billion buying Twitter, and he said Twitter's dying. The social truth is a much better network, and it's developing this and like that. No one fucking uses that platform.
I've never heard of it until I saw that.
I want to go ahead and just give the jack off signal and then the Spider-Man, because
the Spider-Man. See you later, good boy.
Trump he's
an idiot.
He is an idiot.
He is an idiot with a lot of
big
money.
Fucking idiot that just happens to have a ton of money, but his social network is not going to fucking go anywhere, and no one gives a shit.
It's going to be the same as that. What was supposed to replace Facebook? All the conservatives were jumping to because freedom and BS.
Oh,
what was it, Patrick?
Meta.
No.
There's another social network.
Meta is Facebook.
It was
I know which one you're talking about. And I can't think of the name of it.
Parler.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's like, "Oh, we're going to Parler. It's free. Zuckerberg doesn't blah blah blah." Parler went nowhere.
Well, I did sign up for a Parler account because I wanted to make sure that no one took at Martelle.
I think I signed up to see what it was about, and I logged out and haven't been back in.
Yeah.
The problem there is, like, this and that, and it's like you can say what you want as long as it's about. And like, if you say something that's vaguely anti-Trump, it's going to get pulled down on that. So because it's like it goes against their.
Yeah,
it goes against the rhetoric of what they're producing, which means it's not the social truth. It's just
the other side of the coin is all it is.
Yeah,
there will never be a social media platform that is social truth, that is unbiased, that is whatever. And in Elon buying Twitter, it'll never be unbiased. At some point, someone is going to get banned for a comment that they make or whatever, and.
It just goes to show none of us are truly free.
Yeah, it's just,
and it goes to show that freedom of speech, which Americans like to say, that's my freedom of speech. You're free to say whatever you want, but you need to understand there are consequences.
You're not going to say it on the internet.
Even if you say it on the internet, your consequences maybe you get banned. That's not saying you can't say something, but if you say something,
well,
the thing is, it's not the fact that they're going to ban you whether you're from the left or from the right. They're going to ban you because you're saying something that's massively offensive.
Well, that's the thing, and that's what I was getting ready to say. On Twitter, if you called if you said, "Hey, man, that's not cool," to a woman, and the woman reported you, your ass would get banned on Twitter.
But the thing is, and it came to a head recently. Mike Tyson
beat the shit out of a guy on a flight recently, which was hilarious.
No, and it came to a head. He said something a long time ago, and it came to a head with Mike Tyson punching some guy on a plane. Mike Tyson said, "People are getting far too comfortable with being disrespectful online without getting punched in the face."
Yeah.
That's been said by many people over the years. Tyson put it into action.
Tyson's his original quote is, "Everyone has a plan until you get punched in the face."
We used to teach that in Grove.
Yeah. But now
Tyson's the famous one who said everyone is getting far too comfortable disrespecting people without getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
Which basically saying there's for every action there's a consequence, and this guy who was bugging the shit out of Mike Tyson got dealt the consequences.
Oh, he wasn't bugging the shit out of Mike Tyson. He was literally all up in his face, basically like whatever, like pointing at him, and Tyson just turned around and beat the shit out of him, which the guy deserves. 100% deserves it.
I don't get how somebody can look at Mike Tyson and say, "This is the guy I want to talk trash to."
Tyson is not getting taken to court for it as well, because it's that obvious that Tyson was just, "Listen, mate."
Oh, he took a lot of shit until he just didn't.
Yeah. So
he did. And any court that it would take that up should look at that and go, "No, you deserve that. Like, you were aggravating, you were harassing this guy.
Listen,
fuck you."
Yeah. That guy called him bald, and in England, that's a sexual crime.
That still baffles the shit out of me.
That's sexual harassment. They said, "Tyson, you're bald."
I wouldn't really say that Tyson I like to stand on when it comes to sexual crimes.
Do what? You broke up.
I wouldn't really say that he's got a leg to stand on when it comes to sexual crimes. Didn't he go to jail for something?
Oh yeah, he's been in jail for rape. Robin Gibbons.
Yeah.
He went to jail. He went to jail for rape, according to Robin Gibbons, which we still don't know if that's accurate or not, because that happened in the 90s and we didn't really have the forensic backing back then. But he went to jail for it. But
Patrick, did you know he had a mansion in Ohio for a while?
Yeah, he did. It's for sale.
It's
no one will buy it
forever. Nobody will buy it because it's way too much and it's trashed.
Well, it's trashed now. Long. But he was on Rogan the other day. He was talking about owning tigers. He's like, if you have an encounter with a tiger, step on their paw. They don't like to have their paws stepped on.
So it's basically just a big cat.
Yeah.
Which we all know.
Well, you can't cats. Well, apparently you can't do that to lions.
I'm not going to do it to either of them. I'm not walking around like, hey, let me see what happens when I step on a lion or tiger paw.
You don't want to go talk to Jack and see if he can get us into the zoo so we can step on tiger paws?
Jack, the guy that's dead?
Jack's not dead.
Jack Hanna?
He didn't die.
Dude, he's been dead for years.
Jack Hanna did not die.
You're about to have your mind blown. How did you not know this?
Jack Hanna still... They just released a thing like 6 months ago that he was taking a step back from the zoo because of... He was having memory issues. Jack Hanna's still alive. We've got 4 minutes left in this race, too. We've been recording for 2 hours, and out of that, we only got 1 hour of usable information 47 minutes ago.
Right, okay.
Because I'm an idiot.
Oh, Jack Hanna retired. I'm sorry.
What the fuck? Yeah, he's not dead. He retired from the zoo and all the other he was afraid of animals anyway. If you ever watch him on any of the old Carson shows or any of that, he would be afraid of half the animals that they brought out, which is why I didn't really like Jack Hanna in the first place. But he isn't dead. He has Parkinson's or he's having Alzheimer's or something like that. So he
dementia.
Dementia. He's taking a step away.
Dementia death.
I mean, they both start with D, so no big deal.
They're both the D.
So does Dick. It all starts with D. Dementia, death, Dick.
All the same thing.
It's all the same.
I don't want any of them. And you have 3 of them.
I did not catch that. It broke up. I got in you 3 of them.
Love.
You love 3 of them.
Correction. I love 1 out of 3 of them.
Dick.
100%. Wish I had more of one.
He loves the D. He loves the D.
Haven't seen mine since 2017.
Well, you can correct that.
Yeah, grow a bigger one.
Or work out.
Been working on it.
I mean, I don't know that you can grow a bigger dick.
There's like surgeries and stuff.
Yeah, but none of those ever go well.
Speaking of...
One Swedish-made penis enlarger.
Love it. Love the reference. I caught that.
Greatest movie ever made.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
My bag, baby. 1 receipt.
For one Swedish-made penis enlarger.
It's not my bag, baby. It's not mine. 1 warranty card for Swedish-made penis enlarger.
Oh, that whole trilogy is great.
I've tried to introduce.
So the first one is just the best.
The first one's the best,
hands down.
And then the second one's okay, but Goldfinger's is better than the second one.
Agreed.
Oh no, okay. 22 is spun out.
We're done.
Fuck.
We're done.
We're fucking done. God damn it.
Well, it's on a go slow at the minute. It's just crawling around the track.
Fuck. I just sent Jason a message. I'm like, fuck.
I love how Patrick's feed is ahead of ours, and he's in the UK, and we're in Ohio where the race is taking place.
It's because everything has to have a 10-second delay, just in case someone says, fuck, shit, goddamn, motherfucker, pussy, cunt, twat.
You're bald.
He's like, fuck it, I'm back on the track.
He's in. I'm racing. Let's pit. Give me a new fender.
Yeah.
New axles, some tires, some gas. I'm good to go.
This is going to sound horrible. That car is amazing. So that car, the number 22 car that Jason's a mechanic for, is an all-timers car. And I say, Liz just corrected me. She corrects me all the time.
They fucked up on literally the final lap.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much. But that car has all the names. Like, you can donate, like, I think it's $250. You get the name of a person that has Alzheimer's on that car. The car is beautiful. It's amazing. I don't know anybody who has Alzheimer's that I can put.
Or Alzheimer's.
That's what I said. Alzheimer's.
That means forever.
Mm-hmm.
It is. It would be forever.
It'd be until they wreck.
No, because they put all the names back on the car. They reapply the names. They scrape them off and reapply them.
The same ones. It's like the fifth car just has all these jagged stickers all over it.
Yeah.
Hanging off.
Because no one in everybody's had dementia.
In that case, the car would look like Jeff Burton's car last year.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Have you seen this car this year?
I think it looks better.
Do you?
Yeah, I prefer it.
I guarantee you that
I prefer the black and red to the black silver red.
I and 100% of our listeners have no clue what you guys are talking about.
No,
right
and that's fine. I mean, they don't need to. No context is needed for this. This is just a Patrick and I thing. Jeff's car last year
this could be a
looked
phone call.
Kind of gross. This year, it's really fucking gross. Like, they put no effort into that.
Okay, I think it looks better this year than last year.
It maybe by 2.5%. They put zero effort into the delivery of that car.
Yeah, but that's because Jeff doesn't want any.
But that's
he doesn't want the bullshit graphics that they have on the rest of their cars.
Well, no, I wouldn't want that Unibull either. But they could have done something. I mean, hell, I've seen the graphics that Todd did livery wise for Jason, and that's better than what he has now. Well, but Todd's an amazing designer. Yeah. Just to put it out there, Todd knows what the hell he's doing.
That's the race. The Mercedes wins.
Of course they do. I want one of those.
You got to also put this into perspective that me and Jason were going to put effort in for Jeff.
Yeah. I know, and I would have been right there with you guys, putting in whatever effort I could put in to help you guys for Jeff, but he went to that goddamn race team and
douchebag.
I mean the I follow Sean. I follow Sean Whalen on Instagram. The guy is, I mean, he's got a lot of money, but he's still a fucking tool bag, and he's still racing for that fucking tool bag ass team. And Sean Whalen. Sean Whalen's like some millionaire that runs some company that just makes T-shirts. It's like lions, not sheep, or some bullshit. I don't know. He's one of the drivers on Zalus.
Boys.
Yeah.
My cheeks are chapped.
So?
The race is over.
So?
And I'm going to dip out of here.
No, you're not. Not until we're done. Look at all that grass in the front of that car, in the front of that Supra.
That's 'cause it drove through the grass.
So much fucking grass.
That's not a Supra. That's a BMW.
Fuckers have run out of fuel.
That guy ran out of fuel. He's just sitting on the track. This guy, that's the winner. Number 56, Foss. I really want an AMG GT.
I would take an AMG.
How can I get one of those, Patrick?
Pay a lot of money.
Can you get one of those sent over to me somehow? Because you're in Britain, and that's not too far from Germany.
Yeah, it's like driving from here to...
Do I have to bleep that out now, too?
Maybe. By the way, that was the...
Patrick makes you work for the podcast.
There was the funniest thing I've heard from a long time was Mo sending me a message. I listened to a podcast and all I heard was bleeps for a while.
Well, at one point I was just putting bleeps in just to put bleeps in, but the show that you were on, you were just like, why? When we did it, I'm like, bleep, 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 bleep. Anytime you were talking, I'm just like, we're just bleeping all that shit out.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that. Can you do me a favor and just edit that out? You're like, yeah, I've got that. It's me thinking you might actually edit it out, but not just go, no, beep, 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 beep.
It sounds like Morse code.
There's literally a patch of a couple of minutes where it literally is just Morse code.
Yeah. Well, this show is, we've always said we're doing the show unedited, but you requested that some things get removed So I removed those things.
Yeah.
We've removed a couple of those here or there. Like, we don't want our direct addresses said on the air.
Yeah.
Or something like that. But, yeah, for the most part, we just talk and upload it, and that's it.
Jason just responded. I responded with fuck, and he said, that's racing. Fuck.
That's not racing. That's wrecking.
That's kind of wrecking.
No.
Just tell him Patrick does not approve of that comment.
Hey, look, I'm there congratulating the winner.
Otis Nice? Oh, no, the Michelin guy.
Hey, you should tell him. You said after that bullshit, if you're not going to finish the race, you might as well have got on the podcast.
Like, you just wasted all that time. You could have been here not recording with us. Are we actually recording still?
Yo, no, we're still I keep glancing over to make sure that light's fucking red.
See, this is what happens when you sit in your normal positions.
Right? Martelle done screwed everything up.
I did. You know what? I will take ownership of that because I'm the one who's always controlling this shit.
You do all the work. You can talk over this, Patrick. Go ahead. He's like,
I have no idea. What that noise is, and quite frankly, I don't care. Right? Everyone, Jay always says, that so many people go and watch so many more people go to watch IMSA, and granted, Mid-Ohio race circuit is in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
It's in the middle of Ohio, literally.
Yeah. Lexington, Ohio.
It's dead smack center of Ohio.
Hence the name Mid-Ohio.
Yeah.
Right, but there is still...
There's still nothing around.
But I'm looking at the picture. I'm looking at a picture. It's probably a frozen screen by now, and it's literally a field with people dotted across it.
Yeah.
It's
because
it looks like Muirfield Village with a track around it.
There's probably more people in that photo than there was at Indianapolis for SRO.
Oh yeah, there's definitely more people. There's campers. I'm looking at campers.
Yeah,
they're showing the. You can't see. I'd take a photo and send it to you, but you can't fucking see it because they got a goddamn scoreboard of the official results up in front of it. But there's campers on the infield, and like it's a thing.
The camera's just changed now, and I'm looking at an S bend in the racetrack, and there's camper vans on the outside.
Yeah, it's all caravan stuff, as you would call it.
What was that?
That might be the drivers, though. There's some pretty impressive wagons.
Oh yeah, I just saw.
There's also a lot of rich people who don't know what to do with their money in Ohio too.
Yeah,
shockingly enough.
I mean, I'm one of them.
I'm not one of them at all.
Yeah, that's a lot of shit out there. Yeah, they just ended our broadcast.
Yeah, we're done. Oh, there.
Oh no, we're looking at the same we're looking at the same screen now.
You literally, Patrick, what you're looking at, we're looking at now.
Oh, I could afford any one of those, except for the one right in the middle.
You can see all of those at any given run of the mill dump of a lakeside in Ohio any day. You'll see like $150,000 RVs.
Well, hold on, that one that's right in the front, because we're on the same feed now. That black one that's right in the front. That's probably a $250,000, $300,000 RV. But the ones on the outside of that one, my neighbor's got one of those.
Even that one in the middle, though, you'll find that pretty common in Ohio.
Well, but that they're living in that constantly.
No, I know people that own high-end RVs. Don't know why, because to me, it's like a boat. It's just a money pit.
Yeah.
But you'll see those at you go up to Indian Lake, you can go to Buckeye Lake and see that.
Well, shit, Buckeye Lake's got a lot of money though.
You can go to any.
You got guys up there with fucking $800,000 race boats that they don't need on 3 foot of Buckeye Lake.
Well,
we have a lake that's
they're dragging Jay's.
I'm not seeing that.
Yeah,
we're still looking at the S bend.
No, I'm on the S bend. They're dragging the Porsche around the S bend at the moment.
I don't see it.
We'll see it shortly then, probably.
Yeah.
I see the American flag and a Marine Corps flag.
And another flag underneath
and
it.
Something else, I can't tell.
Yeah, the front of Jay's Porsche is...
Oh, it's fucked up. Yeah. We caught like a glimpse of it, and it's that passenger side quarter panel got hit hard.
Oh, don't worry. It's coming your way right now.
Now we see
Maybe.
we see the pilot change.
Oh, here it is.
Here it goes.
Holy shit.
Move that thing off the screen.
Get that thing off the screen so I can see them.
We're seeing the top 12 rankings.
Well, you got a chase vehicle right behind it.
A Porsche.
Yeah, Porsche. Get it right. Oh, I feel so bad.
Yeah, please get it. No at the end of it. It's just Porsche.
It's Porsche.
Yeah, that car's done.
Yeah, that for now. They'll rebuild it.
Yeah.
Before the next race. But fuck.
Yeah, that is literally, there's nothing structural about it. It's, as long as they're not cracked the tub, you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. They had transmission issues with that car in the beginning. There was some transmission issue that Porsche was having with it, and the team reached out, and they knew it was an issue, and Porsche was like, well, do this, and it'll fix the transmission issue. So they did that, but they're going to have to rebuild that front end of that car.
Oh.
And fade to black.
All right. We done here?
I don't know. Are you done here?
I'm done. My butt hurts from sitting here for so long and only recording half the time.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah, you're in a comfy chair.
I know. All right.
Yeah, but Randy, you're not allowed to sit in comfy chairs. You broke the fucker last time.
You're right. It's exactly right. That's why I don't trust it anymore. It's this cheap American-made furniture.
Well, this was made in the 70s.
You need to get some IKEA furniture.
Yeah, definitely.
Cardboard boxes.
Fuck. Corrugated furniture. God, I really want that AMG GT.
You're not going to get it.
Don't tell me that.
You won't.
You don't know me.
Ever. Never going to get it. Never
no,
going to get it. Harry Gottsacker.
That's a hell of a name.
TCR class winner. Harry Gottsacker.
It could be Goat Sacker.
Could be Got Harry Sacker.
Why would you change your name?
I don't know.
Got Sacker? Oh, all right. Patrick.
Cheers.
You and I can keep recording. Randy wants to leave.
I just want to stand up.
Then stand up.
It's a lot of work. That's a squat.
No, you're partially standing as it is.
It is almost 6:30.
It is.
It's 6:15.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. It's 11:15 on a Saturday night, so I'm past my bedtime.
And you're hanging out with us treasonous Americans, colonials.
Colonials, get it right. Come on, fucker.
Welcome to the Treasonous Colonials podcast.
Oh, that's such a hard hit right there.
You see, no, you want to get subscribers? That's what you call your podcast.
Treasonous Colonials?
The Treasonous Colonial podcast, yeah.
Would that help our UK listenership?
No, it'd help your American. Yep.
I thought about changing the name at one point because there's another, well, prior to this, but there's another podcast called Buckhorn Ministries Podcast.
They have not accepted our request to be on the show.
I've invited them on the show, and they start the show exactly like we start the show.
Yeah, but Buckhorn Ministries, is that like a religious one?
Well, kind of. They do read passages from the Bible, but they do a lot of hunting and fishing.
Yeah, I'm out.
I was out too. I was out because Ministries was in the name.
Yeah, and then you find out they do hunting, fishing, and they're all fucking.
Okay,
God is great.
Well, hold on.
What's wrong with hunting?
I'm into hunting, but both the hosts are about the size of Randy.
I have no problem with the hunting bit. It's the fishing bit. It's like, oh, you boring cunts.
That's all Martelle.
I like to fish.
You're a boring cunt.
I am a boring cunt. Super boring.
Yeah, fishing to me, I don't get into fishing too much. I'll go sit on a boat while somebody else fishes. I don't care, but I like hunting.
Well, you don't sit there.
Yeah,
it's not bobber fishing. It's cast it out, reel it in. Cast it out, reel it in. You're trying to tease the fish. It's like rubbing your dick on a clit.
If I want to tease the fish, I'll take off my trunks and jump in the water.
That would tease the fish for sure.
Get this little worm.
Try to get this little worm.
All right.
Why is there a whale in the sea?
Because I jumped in it. I laid out on the beach and they've rolled me back in, Patrick. That's why.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, Patrick, you enjoy your box of beer.
Well, there's not many. Have you not noticed that there's been a lot gone through right now?
I was going to say,
yeah, you
like
drank through.
I was
going to say, you had at least 5 of them while we were sitting here.
Yeah, there's. I've got 3 bottles and 1 can left.
Out of 12? So you've had... Was it
we drank a quarter of a bottle of whiskey.
I think it's 10.
10? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, good work, man.
That's... I mean, we drank a quarter of a bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, I feel all right.
I drank a 4-pack of Hazy Jane Brewdog before I got on the call.
Nice.
How is that? I haven't had the Hazy Jane. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I like it.
Is it good?
Beer. Yeah, I was in one of the Brewdog bars down in London earlier today. So they do actually. You can buy a 4-pack as a carry out, and I'm like, that saves me some time later.
There you go.
I haven't been to Brewdog in like 2 years.
I went there.
It's
a couple weeks
so
ago.
The brewery for the U.S. is 5 minutes from my house.
It's like 7.
Okay, it may be
10.
closer to 10, but
it's
not far.
It's good beer.
It is good. I just think it's a little overpriced, at least here. So, because I bought a...
Of all the beer you pay for, you think that's overpriced?
I do. I think it's overpriced for what it is. So I bought a... it had to have been an 18-pack or maybe a 12-pack of 16-ounce cans. That's what it is, of Elvis juice.
I was going to say, you had Elvis juice in your fridge.
Yeah, I've got Elvis juice in the fridge. So, but I was trying to think if it was a 12 or an 18-pack. So it's a 12-pack of 16-ounce cans of the Elvis juice, and that run me close to $30 for that. Because I also bought it.
Talking like a couple.
Well, I also bought
a beer at that point.
But I bought a 24-pack or 28-pack of Miller Lite that was $17 because my total bill was $41.
You're comparing apples to good beer.
No, I'm comparing cheap American beer to slightly overexpensive Scottish beer. But if but a 6-pack or a 12-pack of anything from them is like $18 anyway, as opposed to $30. Like if I go get because I think you buy an 8-pack of Jet Black Heart is like $20.
See, I normally buy 10 packs of Lost Lager, which is. It's not a pint, but it's not a half.
Right.
I'm trying to think what a pint is. 8. Ooh.
Pint's like 20 ounces, isn't it?
18, 20 ounces?
Yeah.
It was something like that. So I think it would be the same as Elvis juice. It would be 16 ounce then.
Okay. So yeah, because we do 12 and 16 ounce cans here.
It's like the other small ones.
Yeah, that's a 12-ounce can.
And then you have the one that's a little bit bigger.
That's 16 ounce. That's the 16-ounce can.
So I buy 10 packs of the Lost Lager because they sell them in 10s, not 12s. Get it right. And I think I pay 14 or 15 pounds. So
okay,
yeah, less than $20.
Well, the next time you're in the U.S. and you and I are together at some point, or we can be together, I will bring you a whiskey that is supposed to be paired with the Lost Lager.
That sounds like a hookup.
It is a hookup.
Have your friends get in touch with my friends, and we can be friends.
So one of the local whiskey distilleries created a whiskey for a Boilermaker with the Lost Lager, with Lost Lager, and it complements it amazingly well.
But you know that because you listened to the episode we reviewed it on.
Yeah.
Well, you see, one of my buddies from Aberdeen. He is the owner of CrossFit Aberdeen. He does all of the programming for the gym at Brewdog headquarters, which is just outside Aberdeen as well.
You mean Aberdeen, Washington, the city Kurt Cobain was born in?
No, I mean Aberdeen, Scotland, the actual.
The real Aberdeen.
I know, it's just one more American stolen name.
It's just another one to add to the list.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all originally Brits. We're used to stealing stuff from other cultures.
Yeah, but you guys keep denying the fact you're British. Originally, you're British anyway, so.
Originally. Well, no,
Actually,
hold on. My people did not come from the UK. They're not British. They're Scottish and Irish.
I thought you were French.
And French.
Well, Martelle, I'm going to give you a little brief history lesson.
I'm also
here.
0.8% black.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're in 0.8, if you're less than actually 1%, doesn't really count.
Right. But I can say I'm 0.8.
Walk into some absolutely horrendously dense area of ethnic migration in there, and just I'm with you guys. I'm 0.8% black.
We should introduce him to DJ, who's 50% black, and he's whiter than both of us.
He's whiter than all three of us. He'd be the whitest guy in the combo.
Here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm going to say, because you clearly need a fucking geography lesson, which doesn't surprise me. You said, oh, hold on. I'm not from the UK. I am something % Scottish.
Yeah.
Scotland's part of the UK, dickhead.
I don't care. I'm not from the UK.
The UK is just Britain. That's all
The UK is just Britain.
You say UK here, it's Britain.
Yeah.
Scotland is part of the United Kingdom. The United Kingdom is made up of 4 countries.
Is it still 4 countries?
England, and England.
No, dummy, it's England. London,
England,
Paris,
London,
and Germany.
Yeah. Brussels.
Brussels, 5. Idiot. Now we're just going to piss him off until he leaves. And that'll wrap up the show.
No worries. You go back to worship in your capital city, Toronto.
No, that's where I'm from, not the capital city.
The capital city is Columbus.
The capital city is Chillicothe.
The original. The
original one. Toronto is just a tiny little town.
Well, the capital is in Washington, D.C.
Where is it now? Is it Montreal?
Where? Toronto?
Where is the capital of Canada?
I don't know.
The capital of Canada? I don't know.
Who knows? Yeah. They have too many providences. They only have states.
I can't even tell you which parts are French and which parts are not French. And
Quebec. Quebec's French.
All I know is
Quebec. Yeah, and they hate Americans. Rightly so.
Well, everybody hates Americans. But
I was going to say, you can't blame them. Most people do.
No, I hate most Americans, too.
To be fair, I was going to say, I started off with a story that may or may not have been recorded that was about 2 Americans pissing me off, so whatever. I'm just too poor to do anything about it.
Yeah. Right, anyway, on that note, it's up past 11 at night here, and I need to go to bed.
Well, I'm going to be up for another, I don't know, a couple more hours.
Oh, I'll be up till 12:31, 2, who knows? I'm not.
Well, I'll probably be awake by the time I normally wake about 5 or 6 a.m. So I'll probably be awake when you are. So I can ring you up and say, "Right, motherfuckers, let's talk."
You would definitely be up when I am, because if you're up at 5 a.m. your time, that's like 1 o'clock my time.
No, it's
midnight.
5 hours.
Midnight.
Yeah, I will definitely still be up at midnight.
I think we're more. It's more 5.
No, you're 5 hours ahead of me.
There?
It's 6:28.
Oh yeah, so it's 5.
So it's 5 hours.
My bad. I apologize. I apologize for being uneducated.
Jesus, go back to school. Don't you know how time zones work?
I felt so uneducated I could possibly be American.
Oh my God. What a horrible thing.
So close.
You know, I hope at some point you get what you're looking for over here and you move over here so you can become an American.
Never.
No, bullshit.
Be an American.
Bullshit.
Where I didn't earn my degree.
Mine was given to me. Yours wasn't?
No, I dropped out.
Oh.
No.
And now we're going to pay for all degrees.
I would never be American.
You'd be a British American. It's no different than like Indian American or African American or American American.
You do it legally.
I'm not going to be funny. I'm very much a purist, and one of my best friends is exactly the same as me. So my best friend Darren Ross is Scottish, very proud Scottish, sounds Scottish, is Scottish, and he is the most angry person I think I've ever met.
Oh, him and I should get together.
His nickname is Angry Darren. Right,
nice.
It's one of many. It's one of many nicknames he has.
So he's a true Mick.
Oh, he is. Yeah, he is he's a Ross. He is a Scottish Ross family. He is born and bred Portlockry, Scotland. One of our mutual friends who used to work for Baker Hughes Oil and Gas, and this lad has possibly the greatest name in the world. His name is Eric Erickson.
Oh, I know a William Williamson.
Yeah.
Right. So Eric
that's like that's the white trash version.
Eric turned around to Darren, and one day he's like, "Oh, I'm Scottish," and Darren literally looked at him and was like, "Fuck off, no, you're not." And he's like, "Oh no, I'm second generation Scottish. My dad's grandparents are Scottish. We're Scottish." And Darren turned around and went, "Hey, where you born?" He's like, "America." "Well, you're American. Shut the fuck up."
He's not wrong. He's born in America.
It really, and I really get annoyed when they're like, "Oh yeah, I'm a Norwegian American." Okay, where were you born? Minnesota. You're American then.
London, Ohio.
Yeah, but you would be a British American. You were born in Britain.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be. I'd just be British. I wouldn't be American.
If you lived in America, you would be. If you were a legal citizen, you'd be American.
No,
you can dual citizen that shit. I don't give a shit what you say.
Patrick, I don't blame you for not wanting to be America.
I'm gonna speak my truth to you and call you a British American. My truth, not anybody else's truth, not even yours.
I'm going to plead the fifth on all elite.
You're not allowed.
You can't do that. You're not American.
The fifth. You don't have rights.
Sorry, I'll rephrase that. I hope you plead the fifth and shut the fuck up.
I get it. Because there are countries I've thought, and I've looked into a lot. We make a lot of jokes here, but I do read and research things. Like I told a buddy who's asking for recommendations on books, and he likes this genre and that, and I was like, I just don't talk about it because people really get political with it. Like, they just want to fight if you don't agree with their opinion.
Fuck you. Let's go.
I get the...
I'm going to Krav Maga your ass.
I get not wanting to be American, but they're most... Like, I wouldn't want to be British. I want to go there. I want to see it, but I don't want to be British. I don't want to be...
What you're
Canadian.
not.
I don't... No, it's not even about what I am or ain't, because honestly, we're all mutts at this point, right?
No.
Most people are. Yes, you are. You've already said it. You're like three things.
But I'm red-blooded American.
Right. But when I look at my country, and you and I have talked about this, there's a lot wrong here.
Oh, yeah.
But I want to see it get better. I don't want to just leave it. And there's nothing wrong with leaving it.
I want to leave it.
I would love to go to Sweden or Norway. I think I could live there. But I don't want to go somewhere where... I honestly, I just want to be free to do what I want to do as long as I'm not hurting anybody else or their property. And you can't do that in most countries, in one way or another. In Britain, you can't. In America, you can't. There are only so many freedoms. I want to be free to do whatever I want with property in a house I paid for, not have to go through red tape, not have the government tell me I can add on to my house or I can't.
We should buy an island.
If I want to make meth, I should be able to make meth so long as I'm not hurting anybody else. If consenting adults want to buy my meth, that should be legal. In the UK, you can't own firearms. I should be able to own a firearm. Now, if I'm hurting others with it, or there's signs that I might hurt others with it, take it away.
They can own muskets, though.
And knives. But
without being man. Don't get me onto the guns thing, because I have enough friends in America, and they're like, oh, we have the right to own a gun. Okay, cool, that's fine, but there needs to be some form of laws to stop fucking lunatics buying guns.
I agree with that 100%.
Yep, I'm on board.
And then they're like, "Oh no, but everyone has the right to do it." I said, "Yeah, but there's too many fucking lunatics who walk into a school or walk in things like that. There's more mass shootings in a fucking month in America than there is
in a lot of countries, like most countries." Yes, I agree.
But also at the same time, guns are easily obtainable through.
But then the problem you've got is someone went, "Oh yeah, but you have a lot of knife crime." I said, "Yeah, but more people die on a weekend in a mass shooting than they do with like multiple cities in the UK with knife crime."
No,
so
I agree with that.
Fair.
I agree. I think that's more of a screening and a mental health issue than the fact that firearms are produced and obtainable. Also, the illegal.
The problem you have is there's some governments actually made it easier for people with mental problems to get guns, because they reduced the amount of checks, and then you got cunts like the NRA saying, "Well, there's nothing wrong with that."
No, I'm not disagreeing with anything you're saying.
We agree with you 100%.
Like I said, I want to be able to
I guarantee those fuckers in the NRA will change their tone once some lunatic with a gun starts shooting the top brass of the NRA.
Or their family.
Yeah.
If they lost a kid.
In fairness, I don't think they'll give a shit about their family as long as it's not them.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Honestly, that's one of those things that...
But we can
all presume until it happens.
Until it involves them, they won't give a shit.
And it's not even guns. They are restricting the right to grow your own food or raise your own food in Australia.
To collect rainwater.
You can't collect rainwater in Florida.
California. You said about this, fucking nuts.
So it's like, I just want to live in a place where I can do what I want to do, so long as I am not showing signs of hurting anybody else or their property.
Right.
Find me that country. I'll move there.
I was the whole thing with this really hit home with my friend Josh from Tennessee, aka Moonshine. He sends his kids to school they have like tactical 511 backpacks, but
that's got the Kevlar backpack, yeah.
In the cutout where you put the laptop sleeve, he has a Kevlar sleeve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah. There's
in a society where that is fucking necessary, I'm like, you've got to be kidding.
Statistically, I want to say it's necessary. The amount of people that go to school every day versus how many have been killed in that way. I also agree that it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying it's not an issue. The other part, not to go tinfoil hat and conspiracy.
It's not because he doesn't do it because it is likely to happen. He does it because it could happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's no different than telling your kid to wait for the light to change so you don't get run over. It's a protective measure. Stuff can happen. Something like my kid goes to school, I don't feel the need to do that. Okay, so I agree with you that some people here do. I don't.
No child in the UK needs to.
My kid, well,
no child in the UK has to.
No child in America has to. And statistically, we lost. What was it at?
No child in the UK. No child in the UK does.
No, but there was also Jack the Ripper in the UK, right? There's people that drive buses or vans into crowds, right? Like, shit happens everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, there's still even knife attacks in the UK.
We just use gun crime. Gun crime is nothing more than a political platform to get people to pay politicians more money to back them based on what we believe.
Right.
I don't pay into any political platform. I do not donate to them because I think they're all crooks and they're all liars. But
yeah,
it's just like abortion. That's the big thing right now here. It's all a political platform.
You've got a lot of old white guys just telling you what can happen to a girl's body.
100%. That's all a political platform. All of it.
It's gerrymandering.
It is. We had the Vegas shooting here.
It's the same bunch of cunts who are anti having to make people wear a mask and now saying, "Oh, yeah, your freedom of choice to wear a mask or to not wear a mask." Yeah, right. Okay, cunts.
Yeah, well, they're all cunts. Both sides.
I will say we're not disagreeing with you, Patrick. There's issues here for sure.
Yeah,
I just want to go somewhere else where I can live on my own 100 acres and never see anybody unless I want to.
I don't even need that.
They don't tell me. Well, even your property here, like if you want to add on to your house or build a new building, you need permits. You need whatever.
That's a whole other fucking thing.
That's my point, though. I just want to be truly free to do what I want as long as I'm not bothering anybody else or what they own.
Like I said, we need to buy an island.
Okay.
South Africa.
UK's an island. We can buy that one.
In Djibouti.
We're going to get an island right up in Djibouti.
That is one place you wouldn't want to live.
I've never been, but I'm assuming you're right.
In your Djibouti?
No, in my Djibouti, or the place of Djibouti, which is next to Somalia, where
I don't. Never mind. I'm out.
Out on that.
I'll just stick with my Caribbean banana plantations.
because you're more impressed that I know where Djibouti is, though, aren't you?
I actually knew where Djibouti was.
I'm impressed that I couldn't pronounce it.
Years ago, when my wife and I worked youth camps, my wife would tell the girls if their shorts were too skimpy, go change. We don't live in Djibouti, so I Googled it years and years ago. So I do know where it's at.
I'm still an idiot. I can't spell Djibouti.
It's on the opposite side of the Gulf that runs down the side of Saudi Arabia, so it's in the really nice bit of the world.
Oh.
That's where I want to live.
No.
Well, Saudi Arabia.
Truly free. You can just do whatever you want.
I'm still all for just...
in Saudi Arabia, pretty much you can as long as you're a guy.
Right.
Yeah.
True. Very true.
Your wife would be a bit screwed, but...
Well, I won't take her with me. She can stay here.
Yeah.
No, go to Saudi Arabia. Well, if you go to Saudi as a rich white guy, you can probably have about 5 wives.
Okay, first off, I'm not rich.
I don't need 5 wives. One is enough.
Well, one's enough hassle, yeah.
Yeah, one's enough. I don't need 5 women yelling at me.
On that bombshell of me giving my political speech, I'm going to go because I need to go to bed.
Hey, we appreciate it, Patrick, as always. Seriously.
Thanks for being on the show again. You can be on anytime you want. Now we've added you to our little group chat that we don't really use.
I still need to get on at least one podcast with Mo so I can abuse him for losing all the footage.
Well, I'm pretty sure... Well, I love Mo, but I think Mo's ghosting me on things.
Mo hates you.
I think secretly he doesn't like me anymore.
Good. He likes me.
It's probably because you didn't let him on a couple of podcasts, and the early ones the first couple when I was on, Mo wasn't involved, and I think he was not very happy about that.
So here's the thing: my issue is I will never invite anybody to be on the show because I feel like I'm bothering them to be on the show. But anybody who wants to be on the show at any time can just reach out to me and say, "Hey, I want to be on the show," and I will.
Anybody?
Well, almost.
Okay.
Almost anybody.
I'm pretty sure Vladimir Putin needs some positive media at the moment. So if you want to get,
I would gladly have him on the show. Just ask him what the fuck he thinks he's doing.
I'd want him on the show because we get a billion listeners.
Instead of being the one listener, he'd be the one contributor.
Right
there, you go.
I would be fine with that too. Be like, all right, here we go, billion downloads, and then back to 14.
Hey, mate, you'd get paid for that.
Hey, there you go.
Maybe. People be hopefully. Oh, I think Patrick just left.
Oh,
he's out.
Whether he meant to or not, he's out.
All right, I'm done. So the thing and the stuff with the Googles and the whatever, and the Randy says the stuff, and
we do the thing.
Yeah, we do the thing and whatever.
Martelle craps on his mic.
Yeah, and for Randy, I'm Martelle, and Patrick's calling back.
Oh, jeez.
And I was actually just shutting down the show. I'm like, oh, Patrick left. He just like,
we thought you were done.
We're done.
Good night.
Yeah, no, my phone had been on that long that
So I was like, oh, shit. Yeah, so
yeah, I think we're all done.
Yeah,
it's that time.
Your camera's even going, no, fuck it, I'm out of there.
I will say it's gotten so dark.
Always a pleasure, never a chore.
No, I love having you on the show.
No, dude, I was stoked to hear you were on again. Seriously, always welcome here.
Yep. So most anybody
wants to be on the show. Coming on, I actually was wearing my American T-shirt as well.
Gas Monkey Garage.
I did notice that,
which a lot of people in America actually don't like.
I was in a pub today, and the guy looked at me. He was like, "Gas Monkey." He was like, "Have you been there?" I said, "Yeah." And he's like, "Wow." I was like, "He's like, I'm going there. I'm hopefully going there in a couple of weeks. Go for a walk around the yard. Really great place." I was like, I don't want to say, don't go and buy any t-shirts, but
just go look around.
Yeah, just go look at the cars and stuff.
When I was there, I sent our boy Janetti some t-shirts.
There you go. Yeah, I would go to Gas Monkey and look around. It's a cool place.
Isn't he under fire for some bullshit now?
He's been
probably.
He's had stuff happen over the years. I don't follow much.
I thought that just recently. I just saw that it was like what Richard Rollins is his name or some bullshit.
Yeah. Well, Patrick's got to go to bed. It's way past
you go to bed. We're gonna shut down the show. So check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Google, Instagram.
All right, Patrick. Thank you for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
You are welcome anytime.
No worries, boys. Take it easy. Have a good evening.
All right, you too. We'll talk to you later.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Cheerio.
For Martelle, he's Randy. I'm out.
You look like you're about to fall asleep right there.
I'm about to go get another whiskey.
All right.
All right. See you.